Hello, I'm Shirok Shabahan, co-founder of Sequus Biomedical. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease where the body's immune system attacks and destroys the cells in the pancreas that normally produce insulin. It's important to point out that with type 1 diabetes, changing of dietary habits or lifestyle does not reverse the disease and the process. So individuals that are affected rely on constant monitoring of their blood sugar levels and have to inject insulin to control it. To get a real understanding of what an individual that lives with type 1 diabetes deals with on a daily basis, let's meet Johnny and his parents. So, Johnny, how old are you now?
14.
14. Wow. So, do you want to tell us a little bit when you first realized that you were having some weight loss, and you want to talk about that?
Sure. Well, I was having problems. It was third grade for a couple weeks. Like, I wasn't eating as much. Well, I was, but wasn't gaining weight. I was going to the bathroom constantly. I remember my third grade teacher got really mad at me. Just like, you don't even go to the bathroom 8 times a day. I can help it. And so, they noticed it when one night I came to them and I said, Dad, is it normal to go to the bathroom at night? And he said, yeah. I'm like, well, I went 8 times last night. And then they noticed there was a problem. So they took me to the doctors, and then that's where I found out I was diagnosed.
Has anyone ever said, made a comment like, well, just need to, change your lifestyle?
Oh my gosh. We get that all the time, right, John?
The biggest problem
All
is
the time.
that, the biggest problem is nomenclature.
Mm-hmm.
Because type 1 diabetes is not the same disease as type 2.
And so how often, now you wear a pump?
Yeah.
So when you wear a pump, actually, do you have to still check your blood sugar every day, or how does that work?
During the school year, I check 6 to 8 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's more casual, about 4 or 5.
Okay. And you said you did that 5-6 times a day?
In the summer, yeah.
Now with the pump, do you experience still highs and lows throughout the day?
Definitely, you really can't stop it wearing a pump or not. You're always going to experience those fluctuations.
Mm-hmm. How much before the actual time of diagnosis did you start noticing?
I'm sure it started much earlier, but I want to say it was a full two solid weeks. So I called up the pediatrician and made an appointment. I told him, what I thought it might be. I said I'd just like to get some blood work on Johnny. And I picked him up from school actually, and he said, Mom, should I take my backpack? Should I leave it? I said, no, you can leave it. You can come back and just getting a little checkup. And yeah, we went from the pediatrician's office to the hospital.
Now, with the insulin pump, if you experience a high, what do? You have to set the pump, or do you actually administer additional insulin?
If I'm like super high, I do a shot.
Okay.
Just because it's safer.
So you don't want to wait for the insulin to react, or you know what you're doing at that point?
Making sure that the insulin is actually going in.
Okay.
Because you don't know sometimes if the insulin is actually being administered. If the site's bad, the insulin is not going in. So if he's really high, it's safer to give an injection.
And so how would you know if the site's bad? If they have too many days of high, or?
It's not days, it's hours.
Hours, right.
Mm-hmm. The highs are, we kind of know where they come from. The lows, though, are dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
They're dangerous because you don't know. Sometimes he could be out there playing basketball or football, and he seems fine, and he will come in and check in his blood sugar. I mean, the lowest it's been Honestly, it's been 29. 29.
As far as outside people and influences go and everything, what is the biggest frustration when it comes to educating people about what type 1 diabetes is?
Like people I meet, like if I have a low, they let me eat like Skittles or like some candy like that. It's like, hey, why do you get to eat? It's like, oh, I'm a diabetic, I have low blood sugar, and then people say lucky. I'm just like, no, you're the lucky one.
Can I brag a little bit about this?
Absolutely.
Besides sports, and he's done everything and can do anything, he plays amazing guitar. And with all the finger pricks and the scars that he has on his fingers from doing so many checks a day, he's an awesome guitar player.
Wow, that's
So,
wonderful.
you want to play a little something?
Few diseases impact individuals and the people around them like type 1 diabetes. From the moment of diagnosis, individuals like Johnny become prisoners to daily monitoring of their sugar levels and spend a big portion of their day managing it. Despite the availability of monitors, insulin, and even pumps, these individuals experience many highs and lows throughout the day. In fact, 6% of type 1 diabetic patients do not wake up the next day because they experience a major low in the middle of the night that ultimately leads to an undetected diabetic coma. Clearly, there's a need for a better solution for these patients. To have any hope for future technologies to better treat type 1 diabetic individuals, the autoimmune process must be arrested. And type 1 is raising funds to bring to the clinic a novel and innovative technology that can actually stop the autoimmune destruction of the cells that normally produce insulin. So please help us bring this technology to the clinic and impact millions of lives. Thank you.